Hey guys, good morning. I think it's still morning time. Yeah, it's still morning time. I'm not getting good sleep. I'm exhausted. I have so much going on. I only have a few more days that I'm going to be here, but so I have a lot going on. I found my chickens a home. So they left not yesterday, but that the day before at nighttime. So I was up all night, like loading them and saying goodbye to them. They were so upset. They were screaming and they were mad at me and heartbroken and just a lot of crap going on. Um, anyways, so I needed to come on here and do a reading. I'm hoping I can also come on and do a full moon reading. Um, I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm planning on trying to do that either later or tomorrow. Um, if you hear the noise, it's my dryer going, and like the dryer ball in there. Um, so there's a lot of things going on in life for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things right now. Um, when I was typing in to go on here, I heard in the still of the night. I was like, what the fuck? Thinking, like, is that a show or something? And they were like, no, they were telling me it's a movie. I don't know, it might be a show. Like back in the day, it might be a show, but they're telling me that it was a song. So I looked it up. It actually is a song. And then I heard, what was it? My brain can't even think freaking 5 minutes ago. So, I heard Coming Out of the Dark first. And so both of them are songs. Coming Out of the Dark is by Gloria Estefan. Um, and it's Why Be Afraid? I'm Not Alone. And though life is never easy, the rest is unknown. And up to now, for me, it's been hands against stone, spent each day and every moment searching for what to believe. And then it's coming out of the dark. I finally see the light now, and it's shining on me. Coming out of the dark, I know the love that saved me. You're sharing with me. I'm not going to read the rest, but it's relevant. And then in the still of the night was what I heard second. First, it was coming out of the dark. Coming out of the dark, what the hell? And then I heard in the still of the night. And that was like, I was, kind of arguing with them. I was like, is that a show? Maybe like back in the 70s or 80s or something like that. And they're like, no, they're talking about a song. So I had to go look it up. That's actually the one that I looked up first. And so in the still of the night, I held you tight because I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go in the still of the night. It's funny because the other one was talking, hold on, oh shit. I didn't read them before, I just looked them up. I know the love that saved me, you're sharing with me. Oh shit. I know the love that saved me, you're sharing with me. Oh shit. And what was this one? Oh God. So I held you tight because I love you. Love you so. Promise I'll never let you go in the still of the night. I remember the night in May, the stars. Were bright above. I'll hope, I'll pray to keep your precious love. While before the light, hold me again with all of your might in the still of the night. Damn. Someone's love got somebody through something help them through the underworld, help them through depression or struggle of their life, transformation, the love that was shared with them. Wow. Okay. That's what I got anyways. That's what they just was telling me and having me feel. Um Hold on here. Maybe I really don't want to take that off of there or this one, but they're telling me something else and I'm about to go check it out. Hold on here. Saying something about the seven doors, like the seven doors of hell or the seven. I'm like, what the hell? So, what I was getting was something about the seven doors of hell, and like, oh God, what was it, Spirit? I already forgot. Um, oh God, someone went through, someone went through hell. Like what? Okay, I don't remember exactly what they told me, but it's like someone had to go through the seven gates of hell, um, to try to transform. And what I'm getting is like they're trying to do it for you. They're doing it because of your love, because of one love. It's it's funny. They showed me love earlier too. It's funny that they're telling me that now because they showed me love earlier. In love, the L was also a one, and then it kept like playing where it was love, but then it showed as a one, and then you could see the L, one love, true love, because of the one love that was shared. Oh God, this is gonna be fucking okay. Am I ready for this? Wow. Because love heals. They're telling me because love heals. Not in regards to the one love, but well, kind of. They're telling me take that back. As one love, as in true love, um, unconditional love, God source love, sacred love. When that is shared, it is one love. It is this energy force. And it's like that love, that one love heals. What someone will do. God, you guys are talking too fast. Um, for that love. It's like that love gifted them the strength to be able to have that love again or experience that love. It's like somebody maybe didn't believe in love anymore or at all, um, or true love. Like that one love that they're telling me, that divine, sacred, unconditional love. the love that heals all, the love that gives life, the power of love. Okay, Spirit. Oh shit. I'm gonna go right into tarot, and I'm gonna do the Sun and Moon tarot. All right, Spirit. What do you have for us? What do you want us to know in regards to these energies and these song channelings, as well as the one love? I guess I got that so much earlier this morning. It was so early this morning. I wasn't even paying attention that it had to do with this. I just kind of like let it go. But they're bringing it to my attention again. So it was meant, because I was starting to get stuff really early. I've been busy, so, I'm kind of a little distracted. They're in regards to like the 7 gates of hell, or 7 doors to hell. Depends on how you see it. And in regards to one love, it's like, what would you do for love? They're pulling me to like inner child. And past life. So someone is going through a massive transformation, rebirth. It is Scorpio season, so Scorpio season. The depths of hell, the underworld. And loyalty. They're pulling it. Would you betray love? And they're talking about the one love. They're talking about sacred love, true love, one love. Oh God, hold on. Oh God. There's something here with betrayal of one love. Oh, that's why they're going through the underworld. But then it's like, would you betray this love? Like the one love. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You know what? Someone fucked up. And Spirit, what they're saying is, would you also betray this? Would you betray this love, this one love, true love? Would you deny yourself? Would you betray it, you, God, them? What I'm getting here with this is like somebody betrayed love, and then the other person is, it's like, fuck, Lazarus rising, is what I'm getting with this, because somebody's like wanting to come back, and Spirit's like, hey, are you going to betray love? Would you betray love? Would you betray and deny yourself? Betrayal, deception, or is at the forefront then. It's like someone went through the depths of hell because of betrayal. But then Spirit is asking, like, maybe the other person, hey, would you betray love? They may have betrayed you and betrayed love, or deceived you, or whatever it may be. It's this Lazarus rising energy. But then it's like you're being called to question. Do you hear the call? I didn't want to say that, Spirit. Do you hear the call? Because what are you going to do? Are you going to betray love? Are you going to betray yourself and deny love, one love? Can you, you know what, Spirit, I don't really agree so much with this. Can you forgive? Or are you going to deny yourself one love? Are you going to betray yourself in that love? Spirit, you're asking something really difficult. So they're saying in regards to someone fucking up, this Lazarus rising now energy, or this comeback from the fucking dead, and someone betraying love, one love. It's like spirit asking, calling you to open your heart for forgiveness and allowing them to come in. And it's not just for healing. Yes, it's for healing, but for that opportunity. That's why they're asking, would you betray love, that one love and that sacred love, by holding on to the pain or the resentment, lack of forgiveness, or ego, God, spirit, ego, pride. Like, oh, you fucking hurt me. Oh, you betrayed me. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this spirit. And we know we're not supposed to tolerate less than in crumbs. So, for each situation, it's really hard to say, because if it's not really, like, who's to fucking say? Who, like, what is guaranteed? It takes a long time for people to heal. If people's coming back in right away, there's no way that they've had the time to grow and to heal and to work on themselves. Other than that, if it is one love, if it is unconditional God source love, it is sacred love, and that one love that they're telling me, and that love is still there, then yeah, you work on forgiving them. Yeah, you work on allowing that one love, with maturity, with discernment, with the wisdom. Yeah, I don't think you close that opportunity, but you also don't jump into it. And that's what I would say. Because I mean, like for myself, 9 times out of 10, if someone comes back from my past, I don't want you. Now, if there was that one love that they're talking about, and like for myself, I understand what they're saying, like in regards to like counterparts, divine counterparts, or twin flame or whatever. How is that? I don't really see it as a betrayal of love if they can't step up to the plate, because that love is not true love. Never dies. You have to learn how to forgive, and you don't always have to give people a chance. But they're saying, in regards to one love, are you going to deny it? Like, are you going to run? Are you going to betray yourself? But what they're saying is, nothing is a guarantee, no matter what it is, right? So in regards to one love, people make mistakes. I don't know. My feeling on it is, I do believe in forgiveness, but I know with what I've been through in the past, when people come back, they haven't changed. Okay. They don't change. What they realize, though, is they don't want to fucking lose you. They fucked up, and they found out, right? So then it's like this doorway. To me, that's the doorway to hell, opening that up again. Because then it's like they learn how to manipulate more, or to try to hide and cover things up, to hold on to you, to deceive you, right? So I'm a little torn by what they're saying, but it's also testing. It's also testing season, or cuffing season. Cuffing season. It's funny. I can't stand it being called cuffing season, but think about the people calling it cuffing season. Cuffing season. What are cuffs? Handcuffs. So is someone saving you, or are they kidnapping you? I heard that somewhere. And I was like, that is a new way to look at something. Is someone rescuing you? Because if someone's rescuing you, then you're not cuffed to the fuck down, right? You're not in chains. You're not in shackles. Now, if someone's kidnapping you, if someone's deceiving you, it's against your will, because your free will would not choose that, not unless you were lied to or manipulated or deceived. Then you'd be in cuffs. You'd be shackled. I was like, wow, that is a new fucking way to look at something. You know what? I believe that you have to learn your lessons. You have to understand and stand in your power. I also have know that you have to go by your past and your past mistakes and how things have turned out to help you make decisions. But first and foremost, you have to have a relationship with God, God's source energy universe. I believe you should pray and set intentions and be mindful. Um, it's really hard for me to say because I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not accepting less than, and I also know that opening the doorway back off or allowing doorways to be opened and not closed. No, I'm the type of person that I've learned that you need to close and lock motherfucking doors. You might need to deadbolt those motherfuckers because some of those doors are doorways to hell. I think Spirit is playing some trickery games right now. I understand in some sense what they're saying, but in another way, I think they're also trickery. Like, do you know your worth? Do you understand what you have been through? Do you understand that this could be a doorway and opportunity? But is it to one love? Is it to heaven, or is this doorway to hell? And what do you choose to have it be? What are your intentions? That's it. What is your vibrational state? What is it that you want? What is it that you see? And not in a delusional, not in a fantasy, fairy tale, make believe, magical thinking sense. Okay, how do I explain this? Okay, I need to explain this. I need to set these down for a minute because I have a lot of things that I need to say that they want me to say, or else I would not be saying them. And I'll get into to tarot readings in a minute. Yesterday, my daughter asked me how I was doing, and she didn't know that the day before the birds left. I didn't say anything. I don't normally burden people with my problems, and I mean, it's my life. I got to deal with shit. So I know I didn't say anything. And I did reach out to let one person know, and I reached out. I really didn't want to talk about it. I really kind of didn't want to share, but I was called to share with them. I was called to share with them so that they can let other people know. And the let other people know is because of people wrapped up in the situation that I'm going through. It's kind of like that person. It's the line that is debatable on whether it needs to be severed to my past, right? But at this time, Spirit is utilizing it for what I give in regards to information, and they were calling me to let it be known, but not reaching out to certain people, doing it through the grapevine. Okay. And so, I reached out and I told somebody, and yeah, the birds are gone. Other than that, I didn't speak to anyone about it. I didn't, reach out to anyone. It's my issue. It's what I'm dealing with. Anyways, my daughter yesterday, she messaged me, and then, she, I hadn't talked to her in like 2 days. So, and she said she was going to call me the day before. She didn't. I was busy. I was like, whatever. Okay. And so, when I messaged her, and I just prayed that she had a good day. And I hadn't heard from her, and by the time it's like afternoon time. So I'm like, are you okay? And then finally she was like, yeah, I'm about to take a nap. And then she ended up asking me how I'm doing. And I was like, horrible, and and whatever. And she just started like fucking drilling me. And she was like, I need to beg. Excuse me? Yeah, you need to beg and hound people. And she's talking about certain people, and this is what it was back when all this started. Like she reached out to someone and was like, "You owe her. You owe her for what you've done to her. You owe her for all that she's lost. You owe her for the abuse, the lies. You owe her." And I didn't know anything about this until like a week ago, because the person made sure they saved that and then they shared it in a group chat to a whole bunch of people, and trying to stir up shit and whatever. And so I had questioned my daughter about this, and I'm like, "Do not speak to this person." And my daughter was like, "I haven't fucking spoke to that person in months." And so I screenshotted that and I sent that, and I was like, "I'm not playing these narcissistic games." This was something that I did not know about. This is something that my daughter has the right to speak how she feels. You do not have the right to use this as ammunition in your fucking narcissistic games. I know what this is. And then was sharing with everyone in the group chat, this is narcissistic abuse, this is baiting, this is emotional manipulation, this is that fucking the doorway to these things, right? And then the enmeshment of pulling in all these family members, and then the shame and the blame and trying to point fingers and getting the gossiping going, right? All of this bullshit dynamics. And so in regards to this, my daughter was also like, "Oh, you need to beg them, you need to this, and they owe you." And no, you cannot force someone to honor their words. You cannot force someone to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, no matter who the fuck they are. So my daughter was really upset because she's like, "I can't help you." And first off, I didn't ask her for help, but that's her wound. She's being triggered. She's scared for her mom, for what's going on in my life, right? And I'm like, "Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Even if I'm not okay, I'm not okay." I was like, "I was only sharing because you asked me." And so, I was not going to lie to you, but I didn't get into it. I just said horrible, and I said I'm stressed out and I'm really tired and exhausted. But I'm going to be okay. It's scary, but I'm going to be okay. And it did not call for all of what took place. And so, it just kept going on and on. I had to block her. Then and when I blocked her, I'm like, "I love you. I just need some peace. I'm not going to deal with this." And then she was messaging me on my Facebook, and then it after a while it stopped, and then she started up again. So I had to block, because then I ended up unblocking her because she seemed to be okay. Then she started in again. I had to block her and block her off Facebook. I was like, "I'm not doing this just because you're upset, because you're scared. You don't need to make my life more miserable. You don't need to make me more stressed out, like especially if someone's sitting here asking you, please stop, do not talk to me this way, we don't agree." Because she was like, "You need to beg this person and beg that person, you need to beg and hound and hound." No, God is showing you you need people. No, I know I need people, right? But I don't need that people. I don't need love, and I don't need that. Okay, God is showing me that I only need the right people, and the right people are not here in my life. The right people are not the there's no one here that's right. Okay. If you want to use those words of right, what God is showing me is you cannot force. He's hounding in my lessons. You can't force people to heal. You can't force people to change. You can't force people to have integrity. You can't force people to have honor, no matter what you do. And yes, you may end up forcing them. You may end up pleading and begging and pleading and jumping through hoops to try to get them to give a fuck. And then what is that? You think that they gave a fuck? No, you just broke them down, or they found a reason to, even though you broke them down, right? They gave in and they caved to do the right thing. Then they were probably stewing inside their fucking head of, well, I can try to do this and I can do that, and then see, then you're feeding them. They feel powerful and they want this. Narcissists, people don't give a fuck. So I'm sitting here trying to explain this to my daughter, and my daughter was like, "No, that's delusional. You need to beg them. You know how it is." No, I know how my family is, and I know how these dynamics of toxic people are. They will use you, chew you up, and spit you the fuck out when they've destroyed and taken every fucking thing that they could. And any promise, anything that they have promised, any vows that they have spoken, any contracts or covenants, because it's all when we speak our words and we make promises, it's a covenant, it's a vow. It is an energetic spiritual contract. They are breaking their contracts. They have no integrity. I've learned my lessons. I'm not begging a motherfucker for shit. And so I'm sitting here with my daughter and I'm like, no, I'm not begging people. I'm not begging people to do the right thing. I'm not begging people to treat me the way I deserve to be treated or to have integrity, for them to have integrity. You can't change someone. They are who the fuck they are. And if you get them to change their mind, at what expense? Look at with what I'm dealing with now because of believing and listening to these people in their lives. Their manipulation, their fucking promises and their vows and their bullshit. No. What God has showed me, hard lessons. If you can't trust someone, you fucking gotta let them go. And you can't save someone and you can't make somebody treat you the way you deserve to be treated. But that does not mean you tolerate shit or stoop down lower. No. So we did not agree. And she thought that, she could, be all pissed off and oh, you need a bag and you're delusional and this and that. And, oh, you think you're going to be okay. Yeah, I'm going to be okay. Regardless if I'm not okay, I'm going to be okay, motherfucker. Because I determine whether if I'm going to be okay. I have maturity. I have wisdom. I have discernment. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to figure it out. And what I can't figure out, God, universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, God, universe is my way maker. I am going to trust and believe. God has got me through hell. I've been through hell since I was born into hell. I'm going to keep believing and trusting in God. God has my back, regardless of how it may look to other people. You have to have discernment and hold into your knowledge and wisdom, emotional and spiritual, of the what you have went through in this life, so that you do not fall prey to the bullshit. You have to be mindful that when doors open, that does not mean that doorway is for you just because it opens. And never beat on a fucking door. If it's meant for you, it'll open. But just because it opens doesn't necessarily mean it's meant for you. It's an opportunity to see. It's a test. So in regards to what they're saying in regards to this love, I don't know. You would have to go slow. You would have to use discernment. Because I know from my knowledge, people do make mistakes. So I make mistakes. But it's discernment, right? It is seeing, like, is a person capable of love? Is the person capable of one love? God, one love would not have been shared. What they're telling me is if they were not capable of one love, it would not have been shared. You would not have had this sacred love, this shared energy of one love, true love, sacred love. Just because it's shared, though, that doesn't mean that it's going to work out. That doesn't mean that they're capable. I'm a little torn, but I get it now. I get it. But how do you know? You don't know that it's not going to work. You don't know that it will. But you have to try, right? Are you going to deny yourself? Are you going to betray love? Or are you going to try? Is love worth fighting for? I get it. So what someone gifted someone, the love that they gifted and the one love that was shared helped them through, like, the underworld to transform them for this one love. Now, are you willing to fight for love? I get it. With maturity and discernment, with the lessons behind you or in your tool belt that you have gained from, are you willing to strike a new pathway, to forge a new way? Are you willing to go against the grain, utilizing the tools that you have acquired along the way to help you forge this pathway, and making the best decisions for yourself and learning from them and growing and adapting with them in regards to one love and trying and giving it a chance? So Spirit is asking someone to try, whether if it's with a specific person or if it's just in regards to trying and not letting the past hold you back. What I'm really getting is in regards to a specific person is what I'm picking up on. Oh, good. Okay. If you do not resonate, then it's not meant for you, and that is okay. You can either check back another day, or you can go find another reader. There are plenty of readers. If you resonate, you will know, you will feel it. Now, energy is fluid, so this is going to be picking up on you or anyone in your energetic field, anyone that you deal with, talk to, or anyone who's wounded you. So anything that comes up emotionally or energetically in your field or theirs. So it can be vice versa. It can be reversed. It can be pertaining to you or someone you know, right? It can be about a situation you're not involved in or in something you are involved in. It can be their perspective, or it can be bits and pieces of all sorts of crap. If it's a grouping of people, the same applies. I got to the point I had to block my daughter because I'm sitting here explaining to her. And I don't have to explain. And yes, I can forgive her because she's young. She's went through toxicity. I'm not going to, no one's going to hold me up into that shame and blame dynamics of guilt in regards to me repeating the past of not knowing love or how to love me or what love was, because of knowing, of the knowing of what I was taught that abuse was love. So because of these dynamics, it's like I had to block her. Because I'm not going to tolerate the way she was speaking to me, especially when I'm sitting here and I'm explaining myself because I'm having a conversation with somebody, even though they're struggling to get it and they're being some type of way. At the same time, I'm setting down boundaries. And then she's not respecting them. Then she's like, it's not respect. This isn't about respect. Yes, this is about respect. You're not respecting me. You don't like what I have to say. You don't like that we do not agree. And I'm taking the time to explain myself to you, which I do not have to do. First and foremost, that is a gift, motherfucker. Okay? So I was limited in what I said to her, but I did explain a little. Okay? And then it was just like, you know what? I'm not going to beg you either, because I'm sitting here putting down boundaries. I'm sitting here saying this, and you are not respecting them. That is your choice. And my choice is not to deal with this. So my peace matters. You don't understand. You don't agree with me. We don't agree, but that does not give you the right to talk to me the way you're talking to me. Or tell me I need to beg motherfuckers. And this is why she was talking to me the way she was. Being disrespectful. Oh, this is pathetic. And then trying to word it like I'm stupid and then she was saying I was delusional. And then I'm prideful and I'm this and that because I won't beg people. Oh, Lord help her. And I'm like, I'm not going to go around and around with this girl. And so I had to block her. And out of love, I told her, look, I told you if you didn't stop, I was going to block you. So I'm going to block you. I love you. Have a great day. I'll unblock you eventually. But I'm not doing this. You have to put your boundaries down with people. You cannot allow people to disrespect you. And when you see your love and your kindness is not being appreciated, not being understood, you shut the fuck up and you do what you got to do. And they're saying, hey, in regards to one love. In regards to one love, you stand firm in gentleness, yet your boundaries. Like you can't be rigid. You can't be Okay, so my daughter was rigid in her belief, right? So then and then her fear. See how these dynamics made her then angry, treating me kind of crazy, and there was no leeway there. There's an adaptability here. Um, so there's tests. There's tests, big tests coming. People are transforming. There's a Lazarus moment coming up, and spirit is like calling someone to try with discernment, because there's something meant here for you, right? In regards to one love. That's the best that I can explain. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading, because there was a lot of channeling that they had me do, and talking and explaining about some things, because it's relevant. Everything I talk about is relevant to the energies, for whatever reason, right? Oh, good. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Judgment. All right, let's see here, Spirit. What do you have for us in regards to these energies? What do you want us to know? And this is for anyone who resonates, so all signs. This is not for a particular sign. The Prince of Cups. Oh, he has a flower in his hand. Is the flower like the cup? No, the cup is in the other hand. It looks like he's holding a flower and it's down. The innocence. It is blooming. The innocence and the love is blooming. So the maturity in this, in the offer, I feel an offer here, of speaking, in regards to their emotions. So there's playfulness, and there's innocence and joy, and childlike love and wonder, purity in regards to these emotions. The one love, the true love. One love is innocent. One love is pure. So like childlike wonder. Oh shit. Spirit. You dragged him under. This is what I'm getting. You dragged him under. I'm trying to figure out how you dragged him under. The current, the toe, the force of your love and what it did. And oh God, no, that's the projection. He's seeing it as your love, but then his love for you is really what dragged him under. That's the awakening that I get with this, where there's that growth of understanding. It's not just your love, it's the one love, because it's both shared. So it wasn't just your love, it was the love he feels, the awakening to that, the blooming of this, the understanding. Oh, shit. And the Princess of Pentacles. So the Prince of Cups and the Princess of Pentacles. So the Knight, an offer, romantic, lots of feelings. They keep pulling me to the innocence, though. And that would be the Princess. They're pulling me to the innocence, the purity. And what he has to offer, when he's able to offer, it is pure, it is innocent. The Princess of Cups feels these emotions, but that doesn't mean they're sharing them. The Prince of Cups is romantic and charming and will share, will offer and gift and spread their love. That's the blooming. The blooming from the Princess of Cups and having these feelings, that's the undertow. Then understanding they want to share these with you, and that it wasn't just your love, but it's their love for you too. Like, meaning it wasn't just how you made them feel, they feel this way. Some people don't understand that. Some people, and it's not to be mean, it's, how do I explain this? Sometimes people don't understand when you go around people and they make you feel some type of way. They can't they can't discern that it is their feeling, or just like if they feel that way about you, or if you made them feel that way. And there's a difference. People will be like, well, how? Because someone just can't make you feel some type of way. Yes, they can, but that's not always going to last. You have to have the feelings on your own, right? You have to have that type of love for them on your own, because they cannot always sustain you. Someone didn't know about that before. That's why it's being brought up. They didn't understand this before. They needed to have that growth. The Princess of Pentacles is a very slow offer. Of wanting to collaborate, of wanting to work with you, or gift, whether if it is friendship or going out, building any type of thing. It is a very slow offer. They're pulling me to like the dreamy energy of it, the whimsicalness. Like they're very slow because they're lost in thought. Not sure how to go about it, how to build, or having that maturity. Death, rebirth, the phoenix rising. This death, this rebirth is that Lazarus rising, of that holding on to that offer and being pulled under. Oh shit, that pulled under. They're pulling me now to the dolphin. They were pulled under. The love they put off to the side and put it down, and that purity. They didn't want that's blooming while they're running from it. And they're showing me they're riding the dolphin, so they're just out frolicking and holding on to this offer, not knowing what the fuck to do or how to go about it. Being a charmer. There is rebirth in regards to that. That's the Lazarus fucking rising. The comeback of the old. Did they figure out how to offer, how to not run, how to not be overwhelmed or drowned in regards to their feelings? Are they going to actually allow it to bloom instead of trying to put it down? See, he's not focused on that blooming. He's not focused on that love and that flower and that purity. He's looking up ahead with a dolphin. What else is out there? It's funny. Spirit says you don't know until you try. I don't. I don't know. I don't know about that, Spirit. We're gonna go. If this is pertaining to me, we're gonna go round and round. Because I don't know how I feel about that. I like to burn bridges. When I'm done, I'm done. I will set everything a fucking blaze. Okay? I will tear this shit down. I will bolt the fucking door. I will burn everything. I'll burn the bridge to me and I'll bolt my motherfucking door shut. There is no coming this way again. You know, Spirit's been trying to get me to work on that. But whenever I did in the past, this is why I'm very cautious. That's why I am that way, is because any time I have in the past, people show me those were their true colors. And where did it take me? But to the doors of hell. Like walking through those doorways, it was hell. You know? So we have the death, the rebirth. We have the Two of Swords with peace. They know what to do now. They're following their heart. There's the answer. They're following their heart. They've made peace with that love that is blooming and that offer that they wanted to offer. The Lazarus rising. Spirit, allowing their heart to lead the way. Peace with this knowing, peace with this love and how they feel, and the offer that they want, what they want to offer in regards to long term. Whether if it is starting off as friends or, you know, whatever building, whatever long term it is in regards to this Princess of Pentacles and an offer. They have peace. They now see. They can follow their heart. They have the clarity and they have peace with this. That's the answer. The wheel. Jupiter. Blessings. Luck. Alignment. Karma also. Lessons have been learned. So those certain things are falling off the wheel. Certain things are closing out. You've learned. So now new is going to come on. So new opportunities, right? The Wheel of Fortunes. Blessings. The wheel moving forward. And the seeds that you have sown. That's what they're telling me. Like you reap what you sow. This blessing energy, Jupiter, it's also karma. What are you going to receive? And what do you want? What do you want and what do you want to achieve? Like they had to make peace with that also for the wheel to move forward, to allow the blessing to come in, to allow themselves to be blessed with this one love. Oh, shit. Spirit. No, I said I'm done. The Eight of Swords, interference, the eye candy, the frolicking, the whatever else, people puppet mastering them, right? So the wheel is moving forward from this, and their denial of the love and that slow moving offer. Boy. All right, let me see. What else? We're gonna do it's not Paulina Tarot, but she is the creator of this deck also. It's Josie something. I'm going to go ahead and do another spread. So, let's see, can we do another spread here? Can we get another group? Different messages, maybe the same, and they may be similar. It may be elaboration. It may be, a lot of times they're connected, or one and the same, just more information. The Hermit, yeah, they're elaborating more underneath the Princess of Pentacles. The Hermit, the going within, seeking the light for the rebirth. It landed right underneath the Princess of Pentacles. How can you have a rebirth without going within? For that Lazarus rising, seeking clarity and truth and healing and, your inner knowledge. Also what it is you want, your hopes and your dreams and your wishes. It's the star and the sun all in one. Seeking the light within. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for us? So this landed, it was touched the Hermit, and it's also underneath the death and the rebirth. So they are going in within the Hermit energy to figure out how to learn to go about this death and rebirth, how to allow this love to bloom and deal with their emotions, to offer, to have peace so the wheel can turn forward, how to transform this situation and this love and their fear or whatever's going on inside of them for the wheel to move forward. So the 8 of Coins, mastering a skill, learning as you go, hard work. Figuring out how to change the situation and learning how to do so or what is needed to be able to change it internally for externally, as above, so below. Anything in Spirit. Temperance, sideways. Landed on the 8 of Coins, the Hermit, and underneath the Death. And learning how to have patience. Learning how to have patience while they try to heal and figure it out. Of healing themselves. Of being balanced. Of learning what it is they need to learn. To be able to fucking rise. To be able to have peace and to transform themselves and the situation so the wheel can move forward. For their peace too. For this peace is the peace and the acceptance of listening to their heart and allowing their intuition and heart to lead the way. It's like whoever this is, maybe they didn't trust themselves or they were cut off from themselves because they've never experienced this before, so they didn't know. That's what Spirit is telling me. So there's a lot that they had to go through to try to understand this, to learn and gain from. So also going within the Hermit, because it's like there was a standstill, struggling to transform this, struggling to learn, struggling to master their internal world for this transformation, for the wheel to turn forward, to overcome the interference and the distractions and the puppet mastering. What else do you have for Spirit? fear and loss. It's landed on the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, fear, anxiety, depression being all up in your head, can be paranoia. For some reason, I want to say the things that go bump in the night. That's normally like what people would refer to as the moon card. But this is what I'm getting is like the fear, those deep internal fears. They're rooted deep. That's where we got the child healing or past life healing or both. Those deep rooted fears in this Nine of Swords of fear and paranoia or depression, anxiety, negativity. And then the Four of Cups. Focused on the loss, focused on the past. You can't see the blessing. Grief. Loss, lack. Oh my God, I've lost all this. What do I do? Oh my God, I'm so afraid. I don't want to lose. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. Oh my God, I've hurt so bad and I've lost all this. Now I'm afraid. Oh my God, no, this can't be love. This isn't going to work out. I'm just going to lose this. No, that's not a blessing. See, they had to make peace with all of this loss and all of that fear for them to recognize the blessing, to see it for what it was so the wheel could also move forward. There is lots going on here. Anything else, Spirit? The Six of Coins, sideways, landing on all of this shit down here of what's been coming out. It's a big mess. So it landed on the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. And it is sideways because of all of this energy. How can there be a new beginning? It made things stuck and stagnant. The wheel could not move forward. And once this is released, made peace with, then the new beginning can happen, right? That's when the wheel turns forward. And the three of coins and the Page of Cups. Isn't this hilarious? Spirit, you're wonderful here. So this is coming together in celebration. This new beginning, the wheel will turn forward. This new beginning with this Ace of Coins, it'll be able to come upright. You will be able to come together in celebration. Share love. Share one love. The Page of Cups, which is it's not the Prince of Cups, but they keep showing me the Prince of Cups as also the Princess of Cups. But the Prince of Cups, the Page of Cups, they keep showing me that as the Princess of Cups also. Because they're elevating. And in the elevating, they also had to, God, that's the balance, was balance out those energies of that love. You made them right. Oh, God, their level of love was able to rise because they felt love. They had to learn and figure it out. The Page of fucking Swords. Watching, learning, spying, gathering information. They have all these feelings, innocence. They don't know what to do with them. They're being taken under, right? And then like needing to rise to be able to be romantic and share and whatever. And in that rising, it pulled them under to rise. And then they became distracted, didn't know how to deal with it, was afraid. I get it. That's where that rising, but then they need to rise out of this. And it doesn't mean not be a Prince of Cups, but It's like the balancing out and learning in regards to now this new energy, this higher level of love and understanding that comes with this Prince of Cups. It's like they had to learn and understand these emotions here that were new and raw to them that they never experienced. And then it made them rise into this Prince of Cups. And then there was that imbalance, like the negative, the positive sense of it. So that being distracted of the eye candy of sharing emotions and all over the fucking place and not wanting to focus on the love because then they were afraid. Plus it was new to them, right? Okay. All right, Spirit. But I'm done here. And they want me to go ahead and use the Romance Angels for advice, guidance, and support. So someone is trying to make a comeback with the Lazarus rising here. All right, advice, guidance, or support for this reading, please, Spirit. What advice, guidance, or support do you have for this reading? Advice, guidance, or support for this reading, please, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and support. You have to hold on to your knowledge of what you have gained and learned. That's why the setting the boundaries is so important. And also the understanding. You can't force, you can't beg. That's why everything I talk about is for a reason. You can't control. You can't make someone fucking love you or do what the fuck they're supposed to do. You need to stand strong in your boundaries, but you also can't be fucking anal about it or tyrannical or aggressive. Just firm. Yes, you need to be able to be loving. It's like you need to be able to be the deer. You need to be able to be the fucking the stag of taking and following like the lead, right? Plus deer have adaptability. They're agile. The deer is important. Because it's gentleness, it's compassion, it's love, it's and then the stag is taking the lead. Also adaptability. See, everything I talk about is for a reason. Like you know what you want. Either something is going to work out and fit in. That doesn't mean that it's just going to fit like this and you're not going to have to do work. Because we know everything takes work. But you don't have to fight. You have to fight for a love, but you don't have to fight for a specific person or a what. And I don't know how to explain this, but I don't like saying it in that way of what they said. You fight for love. You fight for what it is that you want. And if people can't do it, then they're not meant for you, right? But that doesn't mean that we don't try along the way. That also doesn't mean that we can't take away bits and pieces of love or camaraderie or sharing and gifting people. And because we're going to gain in this also of solidifying ourselves or learning more of love and helping teach each other, right? Of one love and how to go about doing this. But it's like standing firmly as the leader and this is what I want. I want love. And this is what it looks like to me, but I know I don't know everything. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like this adaptability to learn, but bringing gentleness to it, but also strength. And something else. But okay, I see how everything I was talking about is for a reason. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I was going to put it back. They told me no. It's freeing yourself from the loss. It's freeing yourself from the anxiety. It's freeing yourself from the fucking past and all that has held you back externally, internally, the interference, the distractions, the fears. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The dolphin energy, but not being distracted, right? That person needing to learn how to be playful with you, but not distracted, not wanting to be playful with every fucking one else. See, they couldn't be playful before. They wanted to be playful with everyone because they want to experience that. They need these highs, right? They want to, but they were afraid of losing, afraid of hurting, because of all this loss, right? So needing to learn how to go about this and feel comfortable and feel safe and get over those fears. And I'm not taking any more. And there's six here. Balance. Also past life energy. That's why the 6 is important. So then we have chemistry, the twin flame card, right? The counterpart card. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. But see, he needs to be in his emotional waters. And she needs to take action and lead the fucking way, right? He needs to know how to deal with his emotional waters. And be that King of Cups. And her, the creator. In her sacral energy, in her fire. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This landed underneath the soulmate. The chemistry is underneath the free yourself. So it's like, what it's saying here is free yourself from that soulmate, releasing your ex. Your ex was that soulmate. Free yourself so then you can try to experience this chemistry here with someone else who is also your soulmate. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. Very relevant is in regards to what is it that you want, remember? And how are you going to go about determining what it is you want for yourself? There was something that I said here in the beginning and they're pulling it to my attention, and it's in regards to manifestation, how you see it, how you feel about it. Is what it's going to be, right? So it has to do with manifestation. So the bottom of the deck is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What do you want? What are your intentions? What do you believe things to be? What do you know you deserve? And children was underneath that. Isn't that funny? Your love life is being affected by children. Either your children or that past life energy and child healing also, right? That we picked up on. Right? It was a very beautiful reading, even though it was deep. There's a lot going on here. Someone is learning a lot and trying to overcome and have this Phoenix rising moment to turn the wheel, to be able to experience love, to let go of all of this crap. There's this Lazarus rising energy. And it's not just a Phoenix rising. There is this Lazarus rising. That's what they want me to keep saying, Lazarus, coming back from the dead. Fuck. No wonder. And no wonder they kept, in the Inanna, and the 7 doorways to hell. I'm getting it. The Lazarus. Inanna, went to the underworld, and she had to go through 7 doorways, the 7 doorways of hell, to be able to reach her sister in the underworld. She died. And then she came back because another God, created, magical beings to go help her and whatever. So Inanna is also the Lazarus rising. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyways, I pray that your day is full of blessings, peace, and joy. Thank you for joining me. If you could please like this video as well as share it if possible. And please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your support. Anyways, thank you. Have a great day.